And whenever you're ready, you can go ahead.
Raise your hand if you are or ever have been a high school student. Now, raise your hand if you've ever felt stressed. Almost every high school student feels stressed at one point in his high school career. Stress can be caused by many things and has many physical and mental side effects, but there are ways to prevent them. There are many reasons why a student feels stressed. If a student takes a variety of upper and lower level classes, they can have a bunch of due dates or tests on the same day, like I know has happened to Elizabeth before. Multiple back-to-back extracurriculars can begin to feel like too much. Depending on where the student is applying to college, they can face many demanding requirements to get in or to get scholarships. A student might need a high or perfect GPA and a very high ACT scores. Some students have parents that apply lots of pressure to them to succeed and be perfect. Students who send their kids to public schools, to a private school, do not only expect a good education, they also expect a diploma from an Ivy League school, such as Harvard or Yale, according to an experiment done by the New York University College of Nursing. As Noelle Leonard, PhD, quotes in paragraph 3 of this experiment, school, homework, extracurricular activities. That's all it can be for some of these students. Now that we know why we have stress, let's talk about what stress is. Stress refers to the pressure that life puts on us and how all that pressure makes us feel, also known as the fight or flight defense system. Many organs in our body work together to prepare us to either fight, stand, or run away. As you can see on your visual aid, the picture of the body, the arrows point to what parts of the body stress affects. The brain, glands, hormones, immune system, heart, blood, and lungs all work together at a moment's notice to produce enough oxygen, muscle power, fuel, pain resistance, and mental activity to suffice for each option: fight, flee, or stand your ground. This fight or flight defense system is not meant to make us sick. It is meant to sharpen our attention and give our bodies the ability to cope with threatening situation, according to a book called It's the End of Stress as We Know It by McEwen, etc. Little stress happens all the time. Even waking up and getting back in bed puts stress on your body. I know I feel stressed right now just talking to you guys. Do you see my hands shaking? Things in our body only start to go badly when this response is overused, also known as chronic stress, also states McEwen. Repeatedly stressing over homework and extracurriculars can have very bad effects on a student's body. McEwen also states, all this crazy stuff going on in your body because of stress makes it try to balance it out. Think of it like two sumo wrestlers on each side of a seesaw. When one stands on each side, it's balanced, but if they stand there for a long period of time, the seesaw will eventually begin to wear down and break. And that's what happens to our bodies when we repeatedly stress and stress for a long period of time, also known as chronic stress. Mary Albert, a clinical psychologist, states in paragraph 6 of an article written by Patty Neiman for the National Public Radio, a little stress is a good thing. It can motivate students to be organized, but a lot of stress can backfire. The internal side of stress, as described by McEwen in his book, causes the adrenal glands on top of the kidneys to release a powerful hormone called cortisol. As you can see on your visual aid, chronic stress causes too much cortisol to be released, which can cause many problems in your body. According to the NYU experiment, stress can also lead to depression and anxiety. Neiman writes that mentally, chronic stress can cause a sense of panic and paralysis. The student feels stuck, which leads to even more stress. A student who is interviewed in the stress experiment done by NYU quotes in paragraph 20, "You don't really want to be around people. You just get in this funk where you just want to be alone in your room and sleep, or just don't deal with anything." I don't know about you guys, but I know I felt that way many times, especially when writing this speech. Neiman says that many students end up in the what-if mindset, which means they have a mindset that goes, if I don't study, I'm going to fail this test, which means I'm going to fail this class, which means I'll never get into a good college, and then I'm going to fail in life. To prevent these disorders, there are many methods a student can use to prevent having chronic stress. They can reduce the amount of hard classes in their schedule, making the workload more manageable, according to Neiman. A new NYU experiment says, sports, exercise, preventative practices, and maintaining a balanced perspective on school and grades helps manage stress. In my opinion, sports and exercise give students an out to release built-up tension and to forget about the worries they have. Using time management skills prevents an avalanche of homework all at once. And understanding school is important, but it's not everything, can really help a student not stress out as much. Stress is a part of almost every high school student's life. Many things can cause stress and bad things can happen because of it, but there are ways to deal with it. It is okay to feel stressed out sometimes, but chronic stress can lead to your life spiraling out of control. So try to keep the levels of stress in your life to a minimum. I don't want any of you to die.
Thank you. Sorry.